GW law professor Mary Che. Mary, we just have to, before we even get to the questions that we had been thinking about, you have been part of numerous elections, primary night in DC, 839, almost 40, no real results. This must be a shock.
It is shocking, and I don't know when we'll get the results, so it's a mystery.
I imagine all the candidates are on pins and needles right now, just waiting and watching. It's a stressful night to start out with, and then you're waiting and waiting. I can't imagine. All right, so you were a DC council member. You worked alongside both Jeannie Lewis George and Kenyon McDuffie for a number of years. You've endorsed McDuffie. How were they both to work with? You worked right beside them.
Well, it's kind of interesting how it is working with different council members. Like with Janice Lewis George, I have to say she didn't do much. So working with her was not something I did very much. I mean, she hardly introduced legislation. She hardly, pursued legislation. She signed on some of my bills, and I was always grateful for that. With McDuffie, he did more. And so there was more to work with, but he was also frustrating to me because on one of my energy bills, part of it was an omnibus bill, was put in his committee by the chairman, and he wouldn't let it out. And if the chairman won't let it out, it's not going to come out. So it was really a situation where I was working with him, mostly in a positive way, but on occasion we had a bumpy road. But with Janice, there was, I'm sorry to say, really not a lot to work with. So.
And what can you talk about in the challenges? Seeing that this is such a huge role, it's going to be generational that we talk about, to have a new mayor for the first time in about a dozen years. What do you think the challenges will be for a council member to become a mayor, which really in DC is like being the governor?
Well, it depends on who's elected. If Janice is elected and she tries to push through some of her programs, she'll have to have the council's help because some of these have pretty hefty price tags, and the council will have to weigh in on that. The council may not be moved to go as far as she may want to go. With Kenyon, I think Kenyon will have some programs that need some cooperation from the council, but they'll be probably less dramatic. So it depends on who's elected. And remember, there are a couple of things here. First of all, a mayor doesn't govern alone. A mayor has a team around her, and so we don't know exactly what comes out of claims, during a campaign, what actually is put forth, so we don't know. And on the council members, especially if they're new, they're going to be reluctant to just, I think, go along with everything that's thrown at them.
And they have to battle a president as well, uniquely.
Yes. Good heavens.
So how will, the president came out recently and saying he does not want Janice Lewis George as president, and he'll basically threatened to take over DC once again. How do you deal with that?
Well, he can't take over D.C. That has to be a congressional issue. And the way you deal with that is you just tell him, get lost. That's what I would do.
It can't be that simple.
Well, it can be. Now, I did admire the strategic way that Muriel Bowser walked the line, of being somewhat resistant but also trying to cooperate. I think the people of the District of Columbia, one of the reasons why they're very enamored of Brian Schwab, our Attorney General, is because he was willing to go to court. And, we had a little event for him, and I mentioned that, even the smallest, in nature, even the smallest creature can fend off a real big predator if it shows it's willing to fight. So what we have to show, I think, is that we're willing to fight. We're not just going to lie down. Now, there's not a lot we can do, of course, but we can say that we're not cooperating.
It is a fine line, certainly.
It is. It's a fine line.
Definitely. All right, Mary Che, professor over at GW, really appreciate your insight, and former DC council member. Really great information.
You're welcome. I'm happy to be here.
Thank you.